Greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to the Halloween episode 9 of the Casso podcast. Ooh, I am Klaatu. I just disembarked or whatever the hell I did off of 3i Atlas, and I am here. Take me to your real leader, not Trumpian.
You're stupid. Yeah, you know what's funny?
What's up?
I can't even smile that much. Before I get started, Joseph as the Joker from the Joker,
The real Joker.
and all this face paint. I can't smile. Like I'm flaking everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You gotta tell.
it dried fast.
Dude, okay. I thought my costume was pretty cool, but you won. You won the costume contest on the Castle podcast, Sonny.
Leave a comment. Who won? Me or my dad? I know I won.
Well, look at how elaborate yours is. I just put a stupid mask on.
Yeah.
Klaatu. Now, although I do have a book here, it's called To Serve Man. I don't know if you want to read it, but that's what we're planning on. If anyone gets that reference,
Drop a comment. Yeah.
drop a comment, or you were born before 1974. one or the other. Or you're like this guy who's watched every Twilight Zone episode on Earth, and that's one of his favorites for a lot of reasons, including his old buddy used to look like a.
Oh yeah.
His old buddy used to look like the alien on that. His old buddy, who shall not be named.
Yeah. No, we, don't do that kind of shout out. Anyways, Dad.
Those are the wrong kind. Those are the good kind, buddy. You're like, hey, I'm still here, bud.
Jeez. Anyways, Dad, what you been up to this week? Anything fun?
No, just work and. Well, okay, I take that back. Watching the Broncos win 44-24 was pretty damn fun.
That was a good time. That was
Yeah.
a very fun time. Obviously, everybody knows at the bar. It was once we knew we were gonna win. It was
Yeah.
kinda like, well, whatever.
It was kind of like anticlimactic,
Yeah.
especially compared to
compared to the last week.
well, even every week this year it's been like last second, but compared to the Giants game and the Eagles game,
Mhm.
yeah, it was kind of like I mean, it was 27-10 at halftime. We all knew we were going to win. So Broncos leading the AFC West. I don't want to hear about no Bills. I
two
don't
weeks in
want
a row.
to,
Two weeks in
in
a
a
row.
row. I don't want to hear about no Bills, no Patriots, no Colts, because until they do it, just like Bo Nix, no one's done it. Until they do it, I don't want to hear none of it, because that's where we're going.
Same with the Chiefs. I ain't worried about the Chiefs right now either.
Let's say I am worried about the Chiefs because they have done it.
No, but
three championships in the last 6 years.
they've beaten really sorry teams
Yeah.
lately. So it's like give them a real opponent. Like this week. Is this week they go against the
Buffalo, yeah.
Yeah, so give them this week, and we'll see who they are.
Well, again, we didn't. I don't know if we meant to do it, but we didn't get your picks before we started the.
I
thing.
know, and I saw you yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we pretty much talked about it, but we'll okay. Right now, as we get into the show, go ahead and work on your picks. You have the pick sheet right there. Let's talk about the picks from last week real quick because I know AJ's going to gloat for probably 3 weeks on the winning 1 week. He did beat me last week.
That's 2 times.
There was 13
That
games.
confetti's back. The confetti's back on.
He beat me. He beat me by 1 game. He beat me 10-3, which was 79%, and I was at 73% at 9-4, and so we both did really well. But AJ did get another win. It's probably the last one of this year, but we'll give it to him, right?
I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep winning.
Yeah, go ahead and write those picks down. We talked about the picks yesterday. I should have probably just wrote them down while we were sitting there yesterday, but
Yeah, no, it's fine.
we finally got a cigar yesterday. We haven't got a cigar in weeks, so that was nice.
I know, that was really nice.
Yeah, that was super
I
cool.
feel like I haven't done that in months.
Yeah, I mean, literally, we haven't. So, except for when we were in California, that was cool too. When we were at Manny and Yvonne's house, that was cool.
Oh yeah.
But tell me, how's your week been going, dude? Come on.
Just super busy lately, dude. With
Yeah.
work and then
Yeah.
getting stuff ready for this, and I'm still working out for Casso after hours. I'm still working out everything.
Yeah.
Shout out Jason Jr. You're giving me really good tips.
Yeah.
On getting that started. How to shut you out, because I know.
Tell everybody what you're gonna tell them. This is your podcast costume because you really don't want to go out like the Joker on Friday night. So, what are you gonna be on Halloween, son?
Let's see. Hang on. Let me get the last one.
Oh, you're just like, I'll do everyone my dad did and see.
Okay. Anyways,
That's cheating.
The production still isn't the best. No, this weekend, me and a bunch of my buddies were going out because Halloween falls on Friday this year.
Okay, and so shout out. Obviously, you see your costume tonight, but once you do the editing and stuff for the podcast, right there. AJ will put a picture of himself and go ahead and tell everybody what you're going to be.
Yeah, I'm gonna be Rambo for
Again,
Halloween.
if you were born before 1974, you know who Rambo is, or you're my kid. So,
Yeah, yeah.
for the people out there, honestly, and I'm not even playing around, that don't know, tell everybody who Rambo is and why you like him. I'm sure it has to do with Stallone, but tell
Dude,
us.
it's 100% Stallone. He's just badass. That movie's badass. All of them really. Even the remakes.
Yeah,
I like them. Like them
he's a
all.
Vietnam vet.
Yeah, yeah.
We didn't
And
take care of our vets when they came home, and look what happened.
mhm,
See?
mhm. And he fought everybody with a knife. So
Shout out against Richard Nixon.
dude, I've been having way too much fun lately, like getting these costumes in order.
Yeah,
So obviously this one involves a lot of makeup.
yeah.
And then for Rambo, I was like, dude, you know what? Like I haven't worn grease paint since I was a kid. For like, I
Are
don't
you
know if
gonna
I don't know if it was under the eyes or whatnot, but I'm gonna do a little something,
with
some
Rambo like scars or what?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, you'll
Do it
see.
like doesn't he have like a big one on his arm?
Yeah.
He was like, I was in a Vietnam prison camp, and
Hmm.
yeah, those movies are BA. They're really good. And again, I was a big Stallone fan. Not so much these days because of how he talks, but
Dude,
but back in
Stallone.
the day, I mean, Rocky Four is still one of my top five movies. Oh, any movie
Dude, we're gonna have to do a Rocky ranking one day
that'd be good.
because
Yeah,
I love all of them except for 5 and 6, but
I do
nobody
like
likes.
I do like 5 and 6. I do like 5 and 6 even more than probably one. No joke, but we'll get into that. So let's
I can't believe that, dude. That's the craziest take I've
dude,
heard.
I had a lot of I'm serious. I had a lot more jokes set up, not only for the Joker, but for an alien, and they just seem lame. I'm just gonna be like, hey, here's a zinger. I just want to get on the zinger board, but it's not apropos.
How about another joke, Dad? From the movie. Anyways, I love this movie. Oh God. All right. Well, talking about.
You know that's good. And there's look,
Look at me trying to smile, dude.
and
I'm
we have the
flaking
poster right there,
everywhere.
man.
We do.
Yes,
For everybody not watching, we do have it
yeah,
on the. I thought this costume was super creative. See, I'm
it's
flaking
cool.
it
I mean,
everywhere.
it's cool, and it look. I mean, honestly, it looks like the movie. I mean, now that not
Yeah.
that it's some big special effects kind of thing, but it looks cool, dude. I'm serious. Now, me and Sonia told you to put green in your hair, but you didn't want to go all the way in because that would have been hard to get out, actually.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
So, but you know what's funny? I was telling you guys like my hair is the same length. So
Mhm.
I was, but
Yeah.
dude, I picked this one because not that we're on a talk show, but anybody who's seen that movie, if you haven't seen it, you should check it out. It's a really good movie.
Most people have seen it. Well,
But
you can't even assume that, huh?
yeah,
Yeah,
no,
with
no,
streaming and everything. Yeah.
yeah, no, but uh, he's on a talk show. We're kind of on talk show format, and so I thought it'd be like super fun. Getting ready today, dude,
Yeah. I thought you were gonna
nightmare.
call me Murray the whole time.
Call you Murray.
Murray.
Speaking about scary movies, since this is the Halloween episode, like I can't even feel my eyebrows. This is the Halloween episode.
Dude, I have not. I was a vampire. I'm serious. In like third grade. That's the last time I ever put face makeup on.
Really, I don't think I ever have.
Really?
No, especially myself.
I mean, and you've had some pretty extreme, crazy costumes over the years, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, 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 that's a lie. Because I was Gene Simmons.
But that was a mask.
No, it was in middle school.
Yeah.
I was Gene Simmons, um, and the school didn't allow masks. So
Oh,
I think either Cease or one of my friends,
put some makeup on.
they had had to have painted my face. I
Oh
think it was one
wow.
of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think me and Cease went to middle school together.
Mm-mm, that's
No,
right.
we skipped.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That dude, I forgot about that. That was a long time ago. But yeah. So yeah, let's you were getting about let's kind of make it a fun episode. We're not gonna talk hardly any politics, if any. I don't. Again, I'm sick of it.
And honestly, there's not a whole lot in the news lately.
Well,
Well,
40 million people are losing their SNAP benefits in 2 days. That's pretty big news, and it says something about our society. But let's keep it light.
society
It says something
getting this.
about our leadership or lack thereof. That's why I've come to Earth, and I can't even do the Vulcan peace sign right. I don't really. I'm not. I'm a Star Trek guy, kind of,
No, I
but
never.
obviously, yeah, you
I
have
could
never.
never. Mm-mm.
And even though when it came out, the re-releases, like in what 2008 or 2009,
I,
we went to see it. That
see.
was
I
cool.
tried the new ones, and
Yeah.
even then, I'm like, no.
And Captain Kirk, I don't care. He's a badass. I don't care what anybody says.
Eh.
But in comparison to Star Wars, it's like it really is like Transformers and GoBots, or
No, I don't think so.
not even. Yeah, it's
No,
just like
Star Wars is way cooler.
oh yeah, Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars is like I'm literally saying Star Wars is like 1,000 times cooler than Star
Hmm.
Trek. Even
So,
though Star Trek was more lifelike and there were the Federation of Systems and all that kind of stuff, it's more in line with
but
how,
it's
as
like
opposed to
boring.
just like the Emperor.
That's cool though.
Yeah, that is
That's
cool.
way cooler.
Well,
You know.
it's cool except if it happens in the United States, and that's not cool. Again, I have to throw a little bit in there. Come on, man.
That is fair.
Yeah, but no, what I want to do, and AJ is going to lead the segment, is we want to talk, and we both know what we wanted to accomplish out of this, and AJ does not like my list. He's already made it very clear. This is our top 5 Halloween movies. He took that as top 5 scary movies, which I'm sure most of our audience will take it as scary movies to remind them of this time of year, blah blah blah. But for me, Halloween is I like Halloween. Halloween. I don't, and not Michael Myers. I'm not. He's that's not even my top 100 movies. I'm talking about stuff that revolves around Halloween that's scary. AJ took a different take, and I think it's a take that 99% of the people would take. Your top 5 scary movies.
So yeah,
Yeah.
so for everybody listening and watching, I want you guys all to comment in your top 5
Yes, please.
Halloween or top 5 scary
Everybody.
movies. But like the reason I took it that way is because,
Yeah.
I'm different because I like horror movies like a lot. So I, but
Some
the
would consider me an aficionado too, but not to the extent that you are. I
yeah,
mean, I get
so
that. Yeah, yeah,
so like, but I'll watch a scary movie in May when it's
yeah,
got
yeah,
nothing to do with, you know what I mean?
yeah.
But this time of year is when everybody I think goes in and watches their favorite scary movies and
Just to
whatnot and
get in the mood.
get in the mood of it. Yeah.
Hmm.
So when you said top 5 Halloween, I was like, oh, top 5 scary.
Yeah.
Um,
So let's go. Let's go, and you give us your number 5 and why it's in your top 5.
got it. My top number 5 is Twilight Zone the movie. You were talking about Twilight Zone earlier.
Yeah.
The movie, terrifying, terrifying,
Yeah.
and like core story with that movie is, for those who haven't seen it, spoilers. Well, it's not really a spoiler, but there's a
Yeah.
part.
It's been out 44 years, but
Yeah,
if you haven't seen it now, I don't think you're gonna.
there's a part in that movie where they're like this, they're this kid's getting messed with and whatnot,
Yeah.
and there's a cute little rabbit, and then the rabbit turns into like a demon,
Yeah.
right? And that used to scare me as a kid. And every time me and my grandfather were walking down the street, he would we would there would be a little rabbit, and he'd be like, "Dude, what if that's from like the Twilight Zone movie?" And that would scare the hell out of me. And so now every time I watch that movie, I think about him and that scary rabbit. And uh,
I didn't know that. Wow.
no, yeah, no, he used to say
Learn
it
something
all
new
the
every day.
time. Yeah,
That's crazy, dude. I have not thought about that stuff in 20 years, man. That's crazy.
yeah.
Okay, my favorite part from your number 5 movie is the beginning when
Oh,
they
dude,
pull they
I
pull.
do that to everybody.
See,
You
I
want to see
did.
something real scary?
Yeah, yeah.
And
And
then
then I turn my face, and yeah, it's Dan Aykroyd who's not scary at all, and then he does that, and that's scary. It's really scary, and so
mhm.
that's a good part. And then I have to talk about the politics of it a little bit. The concentration camp when the the bigot from the United States gets sent back to 1944 Germany, and he gets shot at and everything like that, and he's like, "Hey, I'm one of you. Hey, I'm one of you," and then it ends up like that. But
I don't.
it's not political. I mean, it's
Wow, I don't. Maybe I haven't seen it in a while. I do not remember that.
yeah, that's the first story.
Wow.
Him and his buddies are all
Oh yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
We hate these people. We hate those people. And then he
Hmm.
gets thrown into 1944 Germany, and they put a yellow star on him, and he's Jewish.
See,
And
because that's my
you know,
favorite part about the movie, like overall, is that it's like just like the show, like little segments
yeah,
of kind of like Tales the Crypt
yeah, yeah,
type
yeah.
of deal
Well, dude,
in the
every time we
movie.
fly, I'm like, there's something on the wing,
There's something on the wing.
and you get all scared.
Dude, it still scares me.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your number 5?
My number 5, and again, I'm going Halloween theme because it's my show and I can do it. And yeah, and again, just because I'm a weirdo, people I've always been weird ever since I was a little kid. Obviously, everybody that's ever met me knows that. So there's another reason where I just think differently than most people. But my number 5 is It's a Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's just it's not scary at all, but just I mean, when I the if you were to say, "Hey Ed, what's Halloween?" That's the first thing I think of. And Charlie Brown, and they're in their little costumes, and then Linus is waiting for the Great Pumpkin, and it's just silly, but it's obviously I think it came out a few years before I was born, but every year it's part of my thing is the Charlie Brown, and now I can't even get it because I don't. It's on um Apple TV. I can't even
Ooh.
watch it this year because they have an exclusive rights to it.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I like that pick. It's an odd pick, Halloweeny, uh, not scary at all, but
No.
uh, kinda.
Yeah.
Um, but
And
I every Halloween season we'd start off with watching The Great Pumpkin,
yeah.
and then we'd watch for Thanksgiving and we'd Charlie Brown Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
then Charlie Brown Christmas,
Yeah.
and
Absolutely.
so I remember like that. You ever think about that? A lot of kids nowadays don't do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, there's no tradition, and that's why we're kind of, unfortunately, and people say
Hmm.
that's kind of where we're at as a society. But I mean, I do think it does go that deep that we don't have those traditions that ground us all and that give us commonality. You know what I mean? And so, if we can, maybe that's part of the solution to getting us all back to where we are is that commonality and sharing those experiences. Because I mean, it's kind of funny though, we won't go too far into it, but you and your sister used to act like Linus and Lucy, and it was just it would it was just the best. And
Careful.
you guys you guys are you guys were very cute kids, but you guys had pumpkin heads. You guys had big heads like the Peanuts characters and
Dude, speaking about this,
yeah.
I tell this story all the time at work. There'd be times I'm like 3 years old, maybe four, when I could remember, and my dad would be like, "Son, let's go play basketball," and I'd
Oh
be
yeah.
so excited because me and my dad are gonna go outside and play some games and
Hmm.
whatnot, and I'd run and I'd had this big toy box, and I ran and I would get the basketball out,
Yeah.
and as soon as I would bring it to him, he'd say, "No, son, we're playing with your head," and I just remember being devastated as a
Devastated.
kid. Like my
Oh,
feelings were hurt.
no, you weren't. You were like, eh.
No, it hurt my feelings. Uh, my number. Okay,
Go ahead with your number four.
back on topic. My number four is Insidious.
It's a good movie,
I remember when that movie came out.
dude. We went to the theater to see it. That was and we when we walked out, I could see it on both faces. We're like, oh man,
Hmm.
we were scared of that one. That was a good one. Tell us why you like it.
It's terrifying, dude. The whole time
Yeah.
is terrifying. I think one of the scariest scenes I've ever seen in a movie is when that little boy's dancing when she's taking out the trash. The
Oh
little
yeah.
boy's dancing to tiptoe through the tulips
Yeah.
in the living room and whatnot, and then
That
she
music,
runs in, and then they're looking for the kid, and terrifying.
dude. That red demon that looked like Darth Maul, but
Equally scary.
he, oh man.
I remember like my dad being my dad when that movie came out. It scared me and my sister so bad, and we thought like we were terrified the entire time. Whatever, he would just start playing that song
Yeah.
around the house or
Randomly.
that scene where he's like sharpening his claws.
Yeah.
Terrifying,
Yeah.
terrifying. I can't.
That's funny.
And it still scares me
Oh yeah.
to this day. Like I've seen it maybe 1,000 times by
Yeah.
this point, and I still get like ooh.
Well, we watched it a few weeks ago, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a rough one." Okay, so my number four, and it's number four just because it's not now it is filmed this time of year. I love this time of year, fall and all that kind of stuff. But Blair Witch Project is my number four. It's just, I mean, at the time, you have to appreciate the time, which was 1999, a couple years before you were born, and nothing. There was no such thing as going viral. That was the first thing that I ever saw go viral on the internet, and it was just like they made it like a mockumentary, and there was like a documentary on A&E, and you really thought that this happened. Like you didn't think that there was a
Hmm.
witch out there, but you thought that these kids went out there into the woods and got disappeared, and that it might be a witch, it might be a serial killer, it might be. And so at the time we were at work, and everybody's like, "Oh, Blair Witch Project," and it was actually really that scary. And then when we went to see it, I saw the movie with my ex brother-in-law, and then I came home. As soon as we got home, he went inside. I made a pile of rocks. He came out and he was all freaked out. And then I moved the gate, and it sounded like a witch. It was just stupid, but it was really really scary at the time.
At what point did you stop believing that it was um real?
Honestly, it probably took. I saw them like on the Today Show, and then I was
Mm,
like,
mm.
it really took.
A
Now
sigh of relief,
I
dude,
know.
finally.
Well, talk about dude living in a time where reality was kind of twisted, but then it came back. But now look at the times we live in. You know what I mean? Everything. I mean, with the new AI and everything like that, it's like nothing is real anymore. And like we were talking about last week, all the AI stuff. I sometimes I really can't tell the difference between what's real and what's not.
It's really getting hard
Yeah,
and really getting scary.
yeah.
Um,
Not just with images, but with content, with news articles. I'm reading an article. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, there's something wrong here. You can still tell that AI did it, but
Like I'll be watching something and I'll be like, man,
uh,
that's crazy. Like I can't believe that happened. And then I'll watch it again.
yeah,
Oh, wait a minute. Why does elbow move that way for
uh-huh,
like 2 seconds of one frame?
yeah,
And I'm like, oh, okay, it's AI. Like,
yeah.
okay, finally I know what's going on.
Yeah, well, I had insomnia the other night, dude, and that's why I made all those AIs of the podcast. No, I thought you were gonna think they
Oh,
were lame.
I actually liked them.
Yeah, and so I made all those, and I'm like, I put a picture in there, and I'm like, do this to that, do it to that, do that, and it made all these different generations, but it was cool. But I was using Gemini. I have found that actually Google Gemini, of course, Google's going to dominate everything like they do, and so that's one. I have even used the Gemini now a little bit more this week as far as like news and stuff like that, running it through that instead of proximity. So,
Dude, Google is crazy.
you
Like
know,
that's my new favorite thing is when I don't know something, Google it and then Gemini will answer it for me.
hmm
So I don't even have to click on nothing to learn. It just tells me.
yeah, and it
And I
gives you,
and
yeah,
then it tells me like what about everything that
yeah.
crazy.
It's just juxtaposed to 1999 where it was a fake documentary and now everything's fake and it's kind of weird.
Mm.
Life has come full circle in me where when I was a little kid, it was this is the news, this is the nightly news, and now it's just like wow, everything is not, and you it just makes it hard to discern things. It's kind of weird, but I'm getting off topic. But let's what's your number four?
My number three, because you were going backwards.
Oh
You
yeah,
did,
yeah,
yeah.
my bad.
No, you're
Insidious
good.
is four.
My number three, it kind of loses its scare, but I remember when it came out.
hmm
And I'm gonna piggyback off you for a second.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity 2. That's my number three.
Oh, number two.
No,
That's
no, no, this is number three.
yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, yeah,
The
the
number
third one.
two.
The third one's terrifying. The first one is kicked it off,
Uh huh.
and for the longest time, like, I mean, it came out when I was a kid, and for oh, my
Oh, okay. I'm
just
confused. Do
making
you like
this
Paranormal Activity number two or number three
number two
for your number three?
for my number three. Yeah,
Okay, tell. Number two is when they're
with the
with the
baby.
baby.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is scary.
That is a good one, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, the first one is a great
yeah, that's good too.
introduction to
Yeah.
it, and the same thing when I was a kid, I was for sure like this movie's real. I've never seen these actors in anything.
Yeah.
There's
Oh
no
wow.
way that they could have faked this. There's no way that like
Hollywood. Yeah.
yeah. And I was convinced.
Now, am I a good dad for taking? You were like 7, 6, 7 years old for taking to movies like that, or? Because
Yeah, I
I think
think so.
so. Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. No, I was
okay.
gonna watch it
So I'm
right.
like, I traumatized my kids with movies.
No, but like that's the thing is with me and Cease especially.
Yeah,
I don't know how much you take credit for the influence of movies that we watch,
yeah.
like to this day.
I
Because
really
I
kind of don't, except for like Star Wars.
oh no,
Yeah.
because I mean you introduced us to a bunch of movies, and I'm still like, oh, I'll watch this new movie and this one,
Mhm.
and now I love all movies because it was just something to do when I was a kid.
Yeah.
But Paranormal Activity 2, first one scary, second one, oh my gosh, third one not so good, fourth one pretty good, fifth one really good, sixth one I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah.
um,
It's funny.
that second one, dude, with the pans and
hmm
the dog and her getting
Yeah,
dragged down the
he
stairs.
hurts the dog, and then
Yeah.
when what's her name, Heather, comes at the end and she breaks his neck,
Oh yeah,
and then
dude.
she kills her sister and then just takes the baby. That's
Hmm.
scary. Because
Hmm.
I mean, it's
She's
like
got blood all over her.
yeah,
Yeah.
from Micah, from Micah Parsons. No.
Yeah.
Okay, my number three is the movie Trick or Treat, and
That's not a bad take.
it's not a bad take
I'll
because
take that one.
it came out like in 2007, 2008 or whatever. But it's that one with the little Halloween dude with the sucker, and he stabs people with the sucker, and it's
Hmm.
like an anthology too of different tales, but they all interweave, and it's the kids going on trick or treat. It's the guy that runs the special needs kids off the bus, and he runs them into
Hmm.
the thing, and all the stories are intertwined, and it's usually you can find it this year again. It's on a streaming service that I don't have, so I'm gonna have to probably just rent it for a night before Halloween starts.
It's pretty good. I do
Yeah,
that's my favorite one of your picks.
yeah,
I like it. It's scary enough. I think it's from what I can remember, I think it's a little gory too, no?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's super gory. They have
Hmm.
a Little Red Riding Hood part, and then they have
Hmm.
the I think he's a principal at a school, and he kills the dude he kills a little kid from Bad Santa, Thurman Merman. I don't know what his name is in Trick or Treat, but he gives Thurman Merman a bad candy bar, and then him and his son chop him up. It's pretty scary. But yeah, that whole movie, it's a good movie. It the themes of it too, the lights, the leaves, all that stuff. So I like it. What's your number two?
My number two is Poltergeist, the original. Um,
That's really scary, buddy.
that movie is terrifying. I just had it on at work the other day, excuse
Hmm.
me, and we were all watching it, and I feel bad because there's a bunch of kids sitting
Oh yeah,
around the bar, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna change it. My bosses
you
hate me
can't have
for
that
it.
on there like that with
Well,
kids.
it's like it's the TV version, so they can't show like
Oh
the
yeah,
crazy stuff. But I mean, they're showing the tree and the
yeah.
clown and whatnot. The clown's terrifying. The tree is terrifying. I like that's so childhood wonder because there's times where to this day
Yeah.
I'll see something outside. I'm like, oh man,
I actually
like,
have a story on that, so because that movie did come out when I was 8 or 9 years
and I
old.
do love this story. I
Yeah,
know exactly where you're gonna go.
my dad, he I think he tricked us. He wanted to see Poltergeist, but E.T. and Poltergeist came out around the same time, and he's like, "Oh, let's go see Poltergeist. It's that's the one with the alien." But he took us to that, and it scared the living crap out of us. And
Hmm.
then we saw E.T. a couple weeks later, and that scared the living crap out of us.
What E.T.
when
did?
when he died, I was like, "Oh man."
uh, that's
But
good
yeah,
stuff.
he took us to see Poltergeist first, but I think he was trying to scare us. He never
Hmm.
said, and we never really talked about it. But I was just like, dude, this is not anything like a an alien movie.
No, and speaking about Poltergeist, so there was a point where me and my dad were like roommates. He had
Yeah,
his bed and I had my bed in separate corners,
yeah,
and he would always fall asleep with the TV on.
yeah.
And do you remember what we'd wake up to every night at like 4 in the morning? Poltergeist. What is the second one
Yeah.
with that creepy
That's
old
a
guy
scary movie
singing?
too, man.
Oh, oh, dude.
God is in His holy
And he's walking
temple.
to him because he's trying. Oh, dude.
Yeah,
If I can, I'll put a clip, but probably not. But
we don't have copyright
probably
for that.
not. Yeah.
I'll just act like it now.
Yeah.
I'm a monster.
Okay, what's your number two?
My number two is Tales of Halloween, and I probably can guarantee nobody has seen that one. It's like one of those. It's a ripoff of Trick or Treat. It's been out for about 10 years, but it's really good. All it's like there's 10 different stories, and every one of them is good, and I recommend it. Check it out. It's on Prime. It's on everywhere you can get it, but it's called Tales of Halloween. Get in the mood. You got 2 or 3 days left to Halloween. It is funny. It's scary. It's comical. It's topical. It's political. No, it's not political. Well, it kind of is, but I like that one because
See,
there's
this guy can't watch movies ever.
I know
Everything's
without it.
political.
Well, I like that there's this one and they're like anthologies. There's a segment where the old dude he has his old like animatronics and spooky stuff and like cobwebs and everything like that. And then there's the new guy. He has the heavy metal and all these scare things and blood all over and stuff like that. So it's like old school versus new school. And so they both go at it, and then they eventually get in a fight, and they both fall onto like this big piece of wood and die. They both fall on the spike. That's one of the stories too. And then there's like a Hansel and Gretel story. There's that first one where the don't feed. Um, I forget his name. Yeah,
Hmm.
where the guy he'll eat all the candy, even the candy you've already eaten, and he goes into your stomach.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah,
That is a good. That is
it's
that's scary. No, that's
that is scary. And then um I forget the names of it off the top of my head, but the little dude and they use a real demon dress and they dress him up as the little guy in a demon suit and he
just do mayhem.
mayhem all
Uh-huh.
throughout the city. Billy, it's good. So that's my number two.
Gotcha.
Okay, now let's give us your number one. And this is up to this point the best movie you've ever seen that scares you or is part of Halloween.
The undeniable, undisputed number one, in my opinion,
Uh huh.
is American Werewolf in London. London.
That's a good one.
That movie's scary.
Oh, dude, when to go
Scary.
back to Grandpa when he would play that song from Credence.
Dude, I would. Bad
Blue
Moon
is a
Rising.
bad moon rising, and
Yeah,
you would freak out,
I would
dude.
have to run because that movie
Yeah,
scared me so
you would
bad.
like run over the house. I'm like, jeez,
Well,
dude.
because like, so with that movie, what I think that movie
Yeah,
does the best and like is super clever for doing is like it's tonally weird at some points. Some points it's really funny. Uh,
yeah,
some points it's a love story between him and the nurse,
yeah,
and then it's really scary. I think the opening scene when they're running around, I then they're like, stay on the road, and they
uh,
look down and they're like, well. and I think that's hilarious, but that's what did it to
That's
him,
what happened. Yeah.
and then like that joke is funny, and then you're already laughing, you're in a
Yeah.
good mood, and then they get mauled, and his friend is calling for.
And there was no. You saw
Oh
everything.
gosh,
Oh,
yes.
that's scary.
And then when he visits him at the hospital,
Hmm.
for those, I'm sure everybody's. If you haven't, you really gotta watch that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but when his friend is visiting him in the hospital,
Mhm.
and he's crying to him and whatnot, and then he has dreams of werewolf Nazis because he's turning into one.
Yeah.
And the transformation scene alone,
Oh.
with Bad Moon Rising,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
was it Bad Moon Rising or was
No, they played that right before, and then it switched over to like a. But it
something?
was right there. Yeah.
Hmm. But that transformation scene alone gives me that's my number
Hmm.
one, because that's like body horror at that point. You see him
Yeah.
like turning into a werewolf.
Yeah.
And in every other movie, they just kind of turn into a werewolf, whatever. But I think this movie, it hurt.
Hmm. Yeah.
It hurts.
Oh yeah. Or
And
that when he finally becomes a werewolf and goes on the attacks, it's scary, man.
hmm
Because it's just like,
through
whoa,
the streets of London, yeah,
yeah,
dude, crazy,
it's a
crazy
good movie,
movie.
man.
Yep, that's my number one.
Well, my number one is a lot different than American Werewolf in London. It's Hubie Halloween. That's so lame, but I mean, I can't lie. I mean, that's my favorite Halloween movie. It came out I think it came out during the pandemic, and it's just Adam Sandler at his best. It's just stupid, dumb, dumb. Every joke is dumb. Every bit is dumb. Everybody from SNL on it. All his buddies from high school. It's just dumb, 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 dumb. But it's funny, and I like how scared he gets throughout the whole movie. It's like obviously it's a running punchline of him getting scared. It's just a good movie. It's a fun movie. It's Halloween. They even have like the little scene at the middle school where they're going, they're doing Halloween, that which I used to love when I was in elementary school, middle school, when it was Halloween day. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Just that it's just nostalgic and it's just perfect. And I don't like a lot of Sandler stuff just because it kind of gets
Hmm. It's kind of all the same.
it's kind of
That's
all the
exactly,
same. And
yeah.
yeah, and it's not funny, but this is good. Hubie Halloween is my favorite Halloween movie.
All right, guys. Comment down below your list and comment down below whose list was better.
But if you're gonna differentiate which list was better for Halloween, ooh,
That's a fair argument, but
Klaatu wins, buddy. Klaatu.
do you have any honorable mentions?
Exorcist
Oh,
for the scares of it and
hmm
just
you know what's funny? I actually had that one as my number three,
uh,
but I thought Paranormal Activity 2 was more impactful. But
and
Exorcist is right up there as well. Yeah, that's a really solid honorable
you
mention.
know what is a good one, and I just watched it the other night. Exorcist 3.
Oh,
That's
Exorcist 3 is good.
Sonia does not like it at all. It has no redeeming qualities for her, but man,
Oh, why? Because she thinks it's not a good movie?
she just doesn't. I'm like, you just got to give it a chance. Don't think about Exorcist
Mm-hmm.
2. Just go from and then think of that person right there is the priest from the first one, and the demon rehabilitated him over 15 years in order for him to start killing again. That's pretty crazy.
And then, I mean, that has probably the best jump scare I've ever
Oh
seen,
yeah,
when with the hallway
when they
and the scissors.
those big scissors,
Oh,
the
dude, that is gut wrenchingly chill, like scary.
yeah, it's
Hmm.
on one of them, dude. You got to watch it before Halloween.
Dude, I love, yeah,
Yeah,
Exorcist 3. Exorcist 2 wasn't that bad.
it was okay,
Yeah, I
and
didn't
I
hate it.
even liked the ones that we went to the movies to see them. They're like prequels. There was two different prequels that came out in like 2005, 2006.
Oh,
You were
what?
probably too young to The
Oh, yeah,
Exorcist, yeah.
no, no. See, okay, he didn't take me to those.
I think but we would see them like on
Mhm.
TV and stuff like that. And remember, they had the church, and the church was buried, and they had like the archangels like with their spears pointing down at hell and stuff like. It was pretty
Mhm.
intense, yeah.
Mhm.
But probably nobody even watched this, so I'm just really talking to myself. I'm probably the only one that watched it. But
No, Exorcist is a good one. Um, Evil Dead, the original one,
yeah,
pretty good.
I like I was gonna put Fright Night on my list, the original one.
I like. I'm not gonna say that on live. No, I'm gonna say it. I like the remake a lot more.
Really,
Hmm.
I like the first one because it was just when they turned into vampires. I was like, you never saw anything like that with their mouths all big and all those teeth and everything. It was good,
Hmm.
and the story was good too. I liked the story was pretty funny too.
Dude, yeah, no, there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
Uh, all the way around,
Yeah,
all the way around. I could have 1,000 honorable mentions. The Thing,
yeah.
terrifying. Uh, uh, what movie am I thinking of right now?
Well, I like paranormal activities like you put. I like Insidious
Hmm.
that you put. I like a lot of those movies too.
See, but what's fun is I think we could both agree. Like, I don't think that like slashers are scary. I never really got in. Like, I've seen majority of them,
Yeah,
but I don't really think that they're that scary.
yeah. I like more paranormal
Absolutely.
stuff. Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
the same way. Like Scream and stuff. Scream's good. I like Scream,
We
except for
just
the third one.
we went and saw that one this summer. I know what you did last summer. The remake. It was. I mean, it was entertaining for an hour and a half,
That
but it
first one
wasn't.
was terrible.
Yeah,
Like the OG one. Yeah. So
yeah.
yeah. Halloween. I like
Scream,
Halloween 3 is really good.
dude. I like the Wayans brothers parodies. Haunted House and
Hmm.
Haunted House 2. That's so
And
stupid.
Scary Movie.
And
Yeah.
all the scary movies are
Hmm.
so stupid, but they're good, man.
Dude, have you ever seen Halloween 2 or 3?
Season of the Witch.
Yes.
Oh, dude.
That tell me that's not
Have
terrifying.
you? I don't know if anyone your age would have ever come across it. Have you seen that one?
Oh yeah, dude.
That now talk about a scary Halloween movie when the the masks they play that song and
Turn it off.
the
Turn
masks
it
melt
off.
on their face. They're gonna kill every kid in America, and it's like they're doing that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
that
like religious zealots and
see out of all the Halloween ones, that one's my
oh yeah,
favorite.
I don't
Just
like
because the ending, yeah.
yeah Michael Myers and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff.
it's cool.
I
Don't
mean
get me
no,
wrong.
I mean it's kind of like or like Freddy Krueger. I mean when I was a kid that was scary, but now it's like oh that's lame.
No, the first one, the first Nightmare on Elm Street was good,
It's okay.
and then the one with Dawkins was pretty good.
The song was good.
Shout out Dawkins.
The song was good.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, Season of Witch is real good. That's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know you had ever saw that. I would have brought that one up too because it is a good movie. It's scary, scary.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
Dun 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 dun
Yeah.
dun 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 dun.
Nah, dude.
That stuck
Yeah.
in my head because I was like 6 or 7 years old and I'm like watching this. I'm like I told you like I used to think like everything was like real and I was like really this is gonna happen to me before I grow up.
Dude, yeah, no,
No,
Season of Witch. My makeup is peeling off.
can't tell.
Okay, cool.
No. Well, I can't really see through this, but it literally looks like I'm looking through alien eyes right now. Or like a praying mantis eyes because all the crisscrosses in this mask.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Halloween's gonna be fun. Um, you know what I
Yeah.
haven't done this year? I haven't hit any um haunted houses this year.
No.
Just man.
I I did last year. Me and CC went to one last year, and I was like, I'm too old for this now. It's
Yeah,
enough. No,
yeah.
not obviously you're not too old for it, but I got to a point where I was just like, okay, that's enough.
No, I think I needed a break for sure
Yeah,
because I was going to one a week, one a day. It
yeah.
felt like, and once you see one, it's kind of like,
I used to like the one in Commerce City, dude. City of the Dead. That was the best one. That
that
was
was a good one.
scary. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was just so. It was like it was so claustrophobic and confining, and but I do like 13th floor. It's pretty cool. But again, not for my age anymore. I can't see me ever going to one again. But that's
Hmm.
fun. It's fun to do for sure. I may or may not give out candy. I don't know. It's on a Friday night, so
I think I might put a bowl out
yeah,
and just say, oh well.
yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, well, the next segment that I wanted to go into a little bit. I don't know how this segment's going to go because it's kind of like. But tell us some of your supernatural, scary stories that have happened in your life. I want you to really tell the one about that time you were going to work and something ran after you. That one scares me to this day because it was like you 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 would not make that up. You get scared. You don't. I mean, you wouldn't make something like that up. And when you told
Hmm.
me that, I was just like, what? But let's see.
How much time do we have? Where are we at?
Let's just go just a couple stories, quick ones, just so we can.
Okay, so we're missing like a big part of this house that we're in right now, filming right now. The studio house is it used to be.
It may or may not be haunted.
I, I, I don't believe that it is anymore. But to tell a long story short,
No,
we were dumb and okay. So to so, okay,
we're not the first persons
yeah,
to ever play Ouija board,
I know,
but
but
we did, and that was scary.
shout out Jason Jr. Again, I
Uh,
need to get my tinfoil hat made and have it on standby. But for those that believe in ghosts and whatnot, this is gonna make sense.
No.
Our family has always been weird, super weird, with certain things. When my dad was a certain age,
No.
go ahead and tell that story.
Yeah. We've all there's always been something around, and it goes back to. I mean, we grew up. A lot of our family's from New Mexico, and it goes back to all that
Hmm.
land of enchantment kind of stuff, and not necessarily bad or evil or anything like that, but there's something persistent in the culture, especially in in Mexican American culture, and so that was part of our family too. And we heard stories about when we were growing up about the family and this and that, and they used to scare me, like
Well, I
things that
mean,
would happen and things that,
yeah,
and
no,
it
even
started happening
even
to me. Yeah.
even to this day, my grandma, she once told me
No.
a story. She when I would go over, I was just a little boy,
Mm-hmm.
and I'd go over and she'd be making the bed every
No.
day. Every day she'd wake up, make the bed right
Yeah.
away, cool, whatever. And one day, I'm a kid and I didn't make my bed. I just kind of was like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Grandma, why do you always make your bed like this? Just takes so long. You're just gonna get back into it. And me and Cease were giving her a hard time. And my grandma, she hardly ever gets serious. She never gets serious
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
Never. It's always lighthearted and
Yeah.
fun. And but she looked at us super serious, and she said, when I was a little girl, um, my mom, so your grandma,
Uh-huh.
she said, if you don't make your bed every night or every morning, there's gonna be something waiting for you when you get back.
So scary that how you tell little kids that, but it's
Exactly.
true.
And
Yeah.
so I was like, okay. And I thought my grandma was going to stop there. And she goes, so one night or one morning, me and my sisters were like, we're not going to make her bed.
Mm-hmm.
Meh. And we were playing around and whatnot. And she said something chased them through their house and scratched them and was she said that, like, I can't remember all the details, but she was like, we were running for our lives in
Yeah.
our house and we were hiding under the bed until my mom got home.
Yeah.
And to this day, I still, like, I will wake up every day and make my bed no matter what because I'm terrified
Yeah.
of what my grandma told me.
Yeah.
So she's always, and that's the thing, again, our family, I wouldn't say is weird, but is weird.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's
So
like,
when you were a kid,
yeah, when I was a little kid, and again, I understand, and even at the time, I understood the difference between imagination, reality,
mhm,
what I'm playing. I'm making stuff up in my head, this and that. But there was this thing, and the best thing I can do is describe it as a thing. I can't say it was a ghost or anything like that. But there was this thing that would just torment me, and I had this little book. It was like a storybook, with different types of stories and stuff like that. And one of the stories was the Big Bad Wolf.
mhm,
Well, I would get scared seeing the little picture of the Big Bad Wolf and the three pigs. The wolf would scare me, and it's like this thing knew that I was scared of it, because one time I woke up, I was clearly awake. I know the difference, even when I think I was like about 4 years old. I know the difference between being awake and not. And I went, and it was standing there, and it's like it told me, you're not. My mom and dad's room was across the living room,
mhm,
and it's like, you're not getting here unless you come through me. And that was it. I went back to bed, and ever since then, little things, and always the big bad wolf has always appeared in one way or another, in some way, shape, or form throughout 51 years. And it's like reminding me, hey, remember when you were 4 and I scared you?
mhm.
So that happened. And I mean, I literally have hundreds of stories, but I get sleep
Well,
paralysis.
but
That one
yeah,
time I
yeah,
got
yeah,
sleep paralysis when we were roommates here, when we sold the house and we first moved here. Your sister had we had 2 bedrooms upstairs, and we shared a room. We were roommates. And that one time I had
mhm,
sleep paralysis, and I woke up and I was like, AJ, I was trying to scream, but I couldn't scream. But people say that it's psychological, but I don't. It doesn't feel psychological. And
mhm,
honestly, when I'm thinking and seeing with my own eyes, not these eyes, but the ones underneath it, when I'm seeing with my own eyes, I know what I'm seeing. I'm not dreaming,
mhm.
and I've seen a
See,
ton of that stuff.
so what's weird is when my sister, your daughter,
Yeah.
Cease was that same age. I'm not gonna expose her too much with this story, but
Dude, she had an imaginary friend, man, that
that
she used to talk.
used to tell her like evil things,
Yes,
right? And
yes,
so that was scary.
yeah.
Yeah, but obviously and what's weird is my sister can't shut up most of the time, but she will not talk about this
No,
for 27 years, or
Michael.
24, 25 years.
Yeah,
She hasn't brought it up.
yeah.
Um,
Whenever I bring it up to her, she doesn't.
yeah,
Yeah,
she gets mad.
yeah.
So and then when I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
um, the best way to describe it is the Striper um, CD cover where
Mm-hmm.
they're covered in paint.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously my dad's saying that he used to take us to scary movies and whatnot, but that was not around this time. Around this time, we were living at the apartments at in Thornton,
Uh-huh.
and I'm sure you've heard the story 1,000 times. Um, my mom, she never like I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob type of
Yeah.
thing, so it was never like and to scary movies at that time. Living at the apartments, I don't think I ever watched one.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what was scary.
Mm-hmm.
But when I was a kid, I had this dream where this guy's covered in yellow paint, no eyebrows, no nothing, just looking at me like this, and scared me. Right, whatever.
Yeah.
Run to the bathroom. I hear banging on the door. I hear you, mom. The dog, I feisty. I hear C screaming and whatnot, and I
Uh-huh.
woke up and I was so scared. So it's weird that throughout our
Yeah.
childhoods we've each had this encounter, but I think so to go back to what you asked me originally,
Yeah.
so we were dumb, play with the Ouija board. House was kind of messed up for a minute, a long minute, to tell a
Like
long story
seriously
short.
slams
Yeah.
like hard and just yeah, just crazy weird stuff. Yeah.
So I'm, scared of that, right? Whatever. And I have so many memories of um like my door getting knocked on,
Yeah. And
whatnot.
not just once, three times. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards. I remember uh I could tell all these stories right now. I'm going to. It's the Halloween
No, no,
episode.
no, no. We don't have to go too far into it. But no, tell that one when you were already 19 years old, no?
Yeah, so this
When
was
you're going to work. Yeah.
um I was working at FedEx at the time. You
Yeah.
needed your badge to get in,
Yeah.
and I left it. So I, came in, nobody's home. I'm already feeling like kind of uneasy, right? Whatever. Walk upstairs, grab it, and I'm walking down stairs and I'm like I feel like uneasy, like something's watching me. And then I'm like at the door about to walk out, but I just feel like someone's watching me. So I look back and I'm like looking and I have my hand on the door and all I hear is boom 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 sprinting at me.
Oh man.
Sprinting and I've never opened the door faster and it
Dude,
was
you
like
called me. You called me right after you got in your
mhm.
car, and you're like something. And I'm like, did somebody break in the house, or is it like an intruder or
And I'm
something?
like, no, dude. And you were like, go back and check it out. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
And I was like, I
No,
have to go back.
nope. And yeah, that was terrifying.
Dude, and I did come home and check. Obviously, there was nothing.
No,
Yeah.
nothing. Yeah, something just yelled. I remember hearing a yell, or maybe that was just in my head, but I remembered
Mhm.
like, get out the door or something's gonna get you type of thing.
Get out.
No, really.
Amityville Horror. There's another good one.
I remember like, I'm gonna tell this one story because I have
Yeah.
proof of it in case anybody
Are you gonna put
doesn't
it?
believe
I
me.
mean,
Oh
you
yeah.
have the
Oh yeah,
pictures.
I'm gonna put it.
That's scary,
Um,
scary.
so obviously the house is messed up, right? Whatever. And I remember one day I was like, I wouldn't say praying, but I was like kind of taunting, and I was like, I'm sick of it, blah blah blah. Like this is
Yeah.
my house,
Yeah.
this is my house, and
Yeah.
I know I sound like crazy and tinfoily, but for what we went through and everything, and like logically, yeah, this sounds ridiculous,
No.
but being in it was ridiculous. So one night I'm, like calling this thing out that's messing with us, scaring us and
Yeah.
making us all like have bad dreams and bad life and whatever. I wake up to the next morning and I'll throw it up there.
Yeah.
There was a claw mark burned into the carpet, and that was kind of like, oh,
Yeah.
oh,
And it was there till they put the new carpet in. It
yeah,
was. It was
yeah,
that's scary, scary.
yeah. It burned
It was a burn. There was no
completely.
there was nobody that a human that drug their hand or anything like that. It was
Yeah,
straight up.
yeah, no, straight up burn.
Yeah.
I could, cause it's a video that I have, but
Yeah.
maybe I'll just play the video. Um, but yeah, no, I remember like waking up and being like, oh,
Yeah.
and I put my hand next to it to see like, oh, maybe I just, had dirty hands or something. But
Yeah.
no, that's
That's
as,
legit. Oh
that's
yeah.
as scary as um it gets.
Ooh. And
Ooh.
this episode comes out on Halloween. Ooh.
Ooh.
So okay, well, we have our picks. We're not going to go over our picks today because let's just leave it light. Let's not talk any picks or Trump or anything like that. Again, AJ did beat me last week. We have the picks there. We will go over them next week and talk about all that. But we kind of want to wrap it up, kind of do our first, hopefully, a many Halloween episodes. Hopefully, every year
Yeah,
we
yeah.
they get better and we are
Keep it
able to
going.
do this for a while. It's fun.
Yeah,
It was
dude.
kind of
And
fun. Yeah.
Tell more stories.
Yeah, tell more stories, get more
Mm-hmm.
into it. I don't want to have an hour and 40-minute podcast because there are stories, but so that's the only reason I cut you off. But
No,
you,
you're good.
I always forget because I think that you honestly are the most skeptical of things like that. So I always forget that you actually have pretty serious stories compared to us, even though we're probably more
Open to it. Yeah.
open to it. Yeah,
Open
yeah,
to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely.
You are you. I think you believe, but I don't think it dominates you like it does.
Dude, if I could logically think of like
No,
what's going down, then it's not as scary. But
yeah,
when the logic is out of the window, then
Y-
that's terrifying.
yeah, that's
Then my,
terrifying. So yeah. So when you say something, I'm like, hey, wait a minute. He
hmm
definitely is not joking or making. He's not a joker about it. I had to throw a zinger in.
yeah, no,
Yeah, he didn't see aliens.
that's another thing, guys. If you haven't commented just yet in this episode, even though I've asked you 10 times, comment down if you have any scary stories. I want to read them.
Absolutely. Yes.
This comes out on Halloween,
Yeah. Let's get a
and
good comment section going.
even after Halloween, I kind of want to be scared.
Yeah.
Like that's my favorite thing to do
Yeah.
is go on TikTok and a scary video will come up, and then I gotta like turn the lights on.
I know.
I gotta watch Bluey. I gotta watch Bluey for an hour because I just scared the hell out of myself.
Oh,
So
that's funny.
please do that. I want
Yes.
to hear all your scary stories
Yes.
in the comments.
Yes. So we're going to be running some promos this week to kind of entice everybody to comment and stuff like that because it's fun. I mean, this is
Mhm.
Halloween time's fun. I like that it kicks off the holiday season, and
Yep.
I like coming up here, and I hope AJ's getting ready for it. Is Bros Giving before Thanksgiving, and I think I'm again with especially like what we're throwing around, the after hour stuff. I'm thinking maybe we record Bros Giving for the first time or go live. If we're able to go live at that point, we could go live that night and have some fun. But we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got some
yeah,
cool things
we've
coming
got
up.
some other spirits to attend to that night, namely Jim Beam Rye.
Gross.
But
I
yeah,
can't even smell that stuff.
but
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's kind of wrap this up again. We'll go over our picks. We have them written down. AJ just wrote them down during the show because
hmm
again, our production is a little. We're we're both working full time right now, so it
Yeah.
is what it is.
Yeah.
But so let's kind of wrap up this Halloween episode. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that you guys participate. I wouldn't mind if we went live tonight. That would have been kind of fun. But
No, absolutely. And I
yeah,
think do all the things, guys. Like, comment,
yeah,
share.
yep,
Share it with somebody new.
yep,
I triple dog dare you to do it.
yep,
Just try it.
yep,
See if they like it. Even if they don't know us, just try it.
yep, yep.
And
Absolutely. And we will see you guys next week unless Three Eye Atlas takes some of us or does something. We'll see you guys next week. If I won't have the mask on anymore, I really didn't come from Three Eye Atlas. AJ thought I did. He was like, "Whoa, that's
you're
so
ridiculous.
stupid, dude." Okay, so signing off for my buddy, my son AJ, and for myself, Edward. This is our Halloween episode of the Casso podcast. We'll see you guys next week, and have a safe and happy Halloween. And I'll give it to AJ for final words.
Oh yeah, thank you guys so much. Check us out next week. New episode next week, obviously. The set's going back to normal, music's going back to
Well,
normal.
it's actually going
Get
Thanksgiving.
get ready back for
It's
Rocky.
going Thanksgiving for 3 weeks.
Yeah, get ready for the Rocky music.
Rocky's
I
cool.
know everybody missed it.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, thanks again, guys. We'll see you next week.
Boom.